Guys, in today's video I want to talk on how you can make somebody to give you whatever you ask. All right, this recipe is very good and is very powerful. So like I said, this particular recipe will make your partner or will make somebody to give you money even without you asking for it. As far as you use this recipe and you talk to that person, definitely that person must not tell you no. But there is some important things that you need to know before you use this recipe. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. You are welcome to my channel. If you are joining us for the first time, you are highly welcome. So if you love this video or you love the content, please don't forget to subscribe and also turn on the bell notification. You will always get notified whenever I upload a new video. For my return subscribers, thank you very much for coming back. So like I said, in today's video is all about making somebody to give you what you want or what you ask for that person, all right, without that person saying no to you. Don't believe me, this recipe is effective, but it work in genuinity. Is work when you are using it for a good reason, all right, because of the items that is involved on it. Is something that when you do with genuine reason, you are getting an answer. Number one, if somebody is owing you, all right, and that person refused to pay you that money, maybe that person have that money and the person refused to pay you the money, all right, now that person, you use this particular recipe when you want to go and ask your money, believe me, that person will give that money to you. Or you are asking something from somebody that you know, it can be your husband, it can be your fiancé, it can be your anybody at all that you are seeking for help, all right, and that person have that particular thing but refuse to give it to you. Believe me, with this recipe, the person will give it to you if only the person have that thing. And in most of my video, please, if you want to ask something from somebody, you need to make sure that person have that particular thing, because as I am now, you will not come and be asking me something that I don't have and you expect me to give it to you. So since I don't have it, I don't have it. So but there's some people that when they have it, because of stinginess or because of some reasons, they may not want to give you that particular thing you are asking for. This is when you use this particular recipe, all right. So and like I said, there's some people that when they own you, they have that money, but out of wickedness or out of because of you cannot do anything to them, they will refuse to pay you the money. You use the recipe, all right, that person will give you that money, unless that person did not have that money. Maybe in my next video, that is video I'm going to upload, that is if I have enough thumbs up on this video. That video is when somebody is owing you, all right, and that person refused to pay you that money. My dear, if you use that recipe, even if that person did not have that money, the person will go and borrow somebody and pay you, all right. But first of all, try this particular one. But this one, I assure you that if that person have that money, he will give it to you. Or if your partner always refuse whenever you are asking for something, not being greedy, the person will give the money to you. And I want to tell you, in this recipe, we'll be needing honey to do this recipe. So that is why I said you need to use it for genuinity because of what is involved or the recipe you need in doing this. Don't use it for evil. Don't use it for 419. Don't use it for any other means that is not a genuine reason, because you will be wasting your time. Do you know why? Honey is something that is very natural. There is no work that is involved this honey that attach bad work. Let me be honest. Anybody that is doing work for you and tell you to bring honey, know it. The person is doing something that is bringing good things. It's not for like evil, hurting somebody or trying to do somebody bad. Because honey go in a normal procedure. As it bring taste, that is how it bring taste. So even if you deceive yourself and say, oh, because nobody was there, let me use it and talk to this person for evil or for 419, the person will not even mind you, because of it's a natural thing and it work with nature. So nature are not foolish. Okay, now if you want to do this recipe, what you need is original honey. And like I said, if you want to do any of these things, maybe you are praying or you are doing any ritual, you need original honey. If that honey is not original, it's not going to work. Like this particular honey now is my brown. You see it's Lady P honey. This honey, to source for this honey, the man is not here. All right, and for those of you that want this honey, please, if you place your order, you believe me, you need to wait at least 1 to 2 weeks, because for now the honey is out of stock. I have a lot of people that even paid for this honey, but by the grace of God, before 1 or next week, we will restock this honey. So if you want this honey, please start placing your order, because the demand and the person supplying it as well is not really easy. I am not saying you must buy from Lady P. Anybody that you know, he sells original honey, my dear, since it's original, buy. So now this is what you need. You need honey in doing this. Now another thing you need is saliva. Your saliva, your spit, or we call it your asommiri. If you are Igbo, you will know what I'm saying. You are asommiri. So if you are Yoruba or Hausa or wherever you are coming from, you know what you call your saliva in your language. Please teach me. I want to know it in the comment section. Or if you know, I know English is saliva, right? You know, I did not go to school. So these are the two items you want. But you know, this one now, like spit now. So this one, honey, is already sealed. Like I said, this is the one I'm selling. All right, it's just left only this one, but by, like I said, we'll restock soon. So now this is most of the honey I use for prayers or for work. So you can see this honey is mixed as well. It's a blessing honey. All right, many gbogbo thing is inside this honey, as you see. If I give you a drop of this honey, or more, you will just be thanking God. But it's well. So let's assume this is the honey you are using. I am not saying you go and get Miss One, any original honey. So I just want to use this one because it's already finished. So, and this saliva, that is what you want. This is what you do early morning when you wake up. That by that time you've not brushed, you've not eaten, you've not done anything. Then open that honey. Put it a little bit on your palm or in your palm, the way I'm doing it. All right. So, sorry. So put it in your palm. Then this is your saliva. Either you put it in something or you spit it there anyhow. Then you add a little bit to it. So I don't know if you see it now. So this is what you need to do. That is early morning. You are going to be praying with this. You call the person's name. Let's assume that person's name is Michael. You said Michael, Michael, Michael. That is 3 times. I called you because I am seeking for this help from you. May you never tell me no. As this honey is text, nobody rejects honey. So shall the words that will come out of my words, my mouth, be acceptable to you. May everything I said, may you, like the sweetness of honey, so shall it be sweetening you, even your medulla or bragada. Already they call them, I'm sorry. So now, as nobody rejects honey, may you never reject this my word. If somebody that's owing you money, you have already know what to pray. You came to collect my money and I help you. Now I'm trying to ask for my money and you are not willing to give me my money. Therefore, as I talk to you, may you never say no to me. All right? And this is my saliva, this is my spit. As long as my saliva doesn't go dry on my mouth, so shall my money and your own money. You need to pray for somebody you are asking something from. You know, I told you that. Because it's when somebody eats belly food, you will remember to give somebody. So shall, even when you help me, your money and my money will not go dry. Even if you give me this money will flourish. Maybe you're asking somebody money to do business and all of that. I mix these 2 items together and I talk to you. All right, okay. You can use your middle finger. You know, I told you the benefit of the middle finger. As I miss this item to you and I lick it to tell you or to ask you for this help, you will give it to me. You will give it to me, Michael. You will give it to me, Michael. You will give it to me 3 times. Then you lick it. Then after licking it, dress up, go and meet Michael, or go and call Michael. You can call on phone. You can call on phone, or you can go and meet that person and talk to that person. Believe me, like I said, it's not a joke. If that person have that particular thing, he will give it to you, unless the person did not have it. All right, and please don't ask something that is beyond that person. Like I tell you one thing, there is some things people don't know. Nature are not foolish, you. It's like God. You see, God, before you start thinking in your something in your heart, he has already know what you are thinking. It's only me and your neighbor that you can deceive. You can't deceive God. You can't deceive the nature. So you need to be honest in whatever you are doing. Not that when you see that maybe your brother is managing his life with 500,000, you are going to there to tell your brother to give you 300,000. It's not going to work because you're a thief. So you need to ask for something that the person will willingly give you. And like I said, use it for genuine reason and come back and give me part of that money. Thank you for watching. If you love the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe and share, and see you in my next video. Bye.